Sunrise students and families, this is your PE coach, Mr. Waltz. I know it's a weird time for you right now, what we're going through. I do miss being together with you guys, and what we're going to send out this week, along with all your classroom teachers, Mrs. French and Mr. Mason. For PE, we're going to send out a bingo card. It's going to have about 24 exercises for you to complete. You'll see the bingo card as it comes out, so it's going to be in Canvas. I know Mrs. French set out instructions for that. With the 24 exercises, you have to complete them 3 times. So you'll see, for example, 10 push-ups are in one of the squares. You have to really do 30. So we meet 3 times a week for PE. So each day, or 3 days a week, or 3 out of the 5 days a week, do 10 push-ups, put a little X in the box. Once you've done it 3 times, which would be 30, you can shade in or color the box. Now, if you don't have the ability to print them out, you can draw your own bingo card and keep track of it that way and color them in as you complete them. You'll have 1 week to complete the bingo card, and it should be basically a cover-all. It should be all colored in. You have 1 center box, which is the free box you can shade in. So I'm gonna go ahead and video about 24 different exercises so you know what they are. A lot of them you've done in our class, and then some of them are brand new, and we're gonna show you those. The first exercise is jumping jacks. Remember, students, we put our feet together, our hands by our side. There's 25 of them for the bingo square. Remember, you gotta do them 3 times. So it looks like this. Feet together, hands by your side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth, all the way up to 25. All right, students, next exercise is push-ups. There's 2 ways you can do them. We've talked about this in our class. With push-ups, put your hands directly below your shoulders. Go ahead and sit off your knees. Make sure your body's in a nice straight line. And basically, bend your elbows. Remember, you got 10 of these. You have to do them 3 times. So it looks like this. Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. Now, if we're gonna do modified, if you wanna use your knees, which is still great, it builds strength. Remember, get on your knees. Your hands are actually a little bit different. They go out in front of your shoulders a little bit, all right, at an angle, and basically you just bend your elbows. Down, 1, down, 2, down, 3. And you pretty much get the same workout. All right, students, next exercise, burpees, one of our favorites. This is by far the #1 exercise you can do for full body. Burpees are a little bit more complicated. Remember, you have 10 of them, but you have to do them 3 times, which equals 30 for the week. So burpees look like this. We'll stand with our feet kind of together. You're gonna go down, hands on the ground, kick your feet back, all right? Come up, and jump at the end. Again, I'll do it one more time for you in a quicker fashion. Goes here. Next exercise is a 1-minute hand plank. Basically, it's very similar to a push-up. You're gonna hold this position for 1 minute without your knees touching. So you kind of line yourself up, put your hands below your shoulders, go ahead and make sure your body's in a straight line, and tilt your head up and time yourself for 1 minute. All right, students, next exercise is forward lunges. You can see I have some objects in my hands. You can grab bottles of water, you can grab cans of veggies, some of my favorite here, green beans and corn. With forward lunges, you have 10 of them. For the week, that would be 30 because you have to do them 3 times. Forward lunge looks like this. Keep your back nice and straight. Go ahead and step forward. Let your arms hang with the weights, which are the bottles or the cans. That was my left leg. Next leg would be my right. Come up. Next leg left. And you're gonna count 10 of them as you step. So it should be about 5 for each leg. Exercise are mountain climbers. You guys have done these with us in our PE class. You can go ahead and get down on your knees, put your hands kind of right below your shoulders, sort of like the 1-minute plank, sort of like the push-ups. Go ahead and raise yourself up. You actually put your booty in the air. You'll start with 1 leg up. I'll start with the one closest to the camera, which is my right leg. And basically, you're gonna count them to 10 every time that knee comes up and touches your chest. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next exercise is butt kicks. You have 1 minute of butt kicks. You can go outside, you can do these inside in a circle. Looks like this. Basically, it's a hop. You want to try to get your heel touching your buttocks. I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm going to do here. So it looks like this. Get them up as high as you can. Remember, speed is not a factor. All right, you can stay in place or you can kind of move. Try to get your heel to touch your butt for 1 minute. Next exercise, shoulder presses. With these, you can use a little bit of weight. If you have small dumbbells under your parent's supervision, you may use them. I got cans of veggies again. I got bottles of water. Since I've used the cans already, I'm gonna set these down real quick. Use the bottles of water. With the shoulder presses, you have 15 of them. All right, so for the week, that's 45, because you gotta do them 3 times. Shoulder presses, you can hold them this way, kind of point your shoulders towards the wall. As you go up, you're gonna rotate. So you'll see how I go up and spin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, you have 15 of them times 3, 45. All right, students, next exercise. Lateral or side rope jumps. Grab a rope, it can be a piece of tape, it can be a t-shirt, whatever's easiest for you to kind of form a line in the floor. So I'm gonna lay this rope down that I have. And basically you wanna stay on the balls of your feet. You have 1 minute, have somebody time you. Use your phone to time you, use a watch to time you. 1 minute, and you're gonna do lateral rope jumps back and forth. So it looks like this. Try not to touch the rope as you go. For 1 minute. This next exercise are squats. You can grab anything that you have around the house to use. I got some laundry detergent here. You can grab a pillow, you can grab a backpack, anything that has a little bit of sort of girth to it. With the squats, just hold them against your chest. All right, I'll slide over here. Put your feet about shoulder width apart and basically go down. Meanwhile, keep your head up as you're going down. That'll help keep your back straight. Remember, you have 15 of them, so for the week, that would be 45 because you have to do them 3 times. Now, if you don't want to use an object, which is fine, put your hands out as you go down. All right? Looks like this. Next exercise are backward lunges. Notice I got the weights in my hand, which are canned vegetables. You have to do 10 of them, 3 sets of 10, it'd be 30 for the week. With this one, instead of sort of walking like we did with the forward lunges, you'll take a step back, come to your starting position, step with the other leg backwards. So it looks like this. Go ahead and step back. If you want to touch that knee to the ground to make sure you're going low enough, that's fine. So it's my left leg, back with the right. All right, do another one each time you go back. That'd be 3, 4, 5. Just let the weights hang. 30 for the week. Next exercise are frog jumps. You have 10 of these, times 3 would be 30 for the week. With the frog jump, you guys are very familiar with these because we do them in our PE class. You're gonna get down like a little frog. Every time you jump, you're gonna count each number and count up to 10. So it looks like this, hands on the ground, I'm kneeling down. As you jump, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. Our next exercise, students, are front to back rope jumps. We did the lateral or the side to side. Remember, you can grab a piece of tape. You can grab this rope we have here. You can grab a piece of clothing. You're gonna go back and forth, jumping with both feet at the same time for 1 minute. That's 3 minutes for the week because you gotta do it 3 times to fill in your bingo card. With this, if I'm behind it, I'll start, stay on the balls of your feet, and jump. Next exercise, tricep extension. We've done this in our PE class a little bit. Triceps are the back part of your arms. Basically, we're gonna use some water bottle for this. This is light. If you have dumbbells at the house, you can do that as well. With these, we're gonna put them behind here. Keep your elbows kind of around your head, around your ears, and basically as you come up top, you are gonna point the bottles to the ceiling. You have 15 of these, all right? As you go, I'll turn around so you can kind of see me here. Keep your elbows hugging your ears. Go ahead and extend the bottles up. Try to point the top of the bottles towards the ceiling. Keep them elbows really, really high. You have 15 of these tricep extensions. That'd be 45 for the week. Next exercise are gonna be bicep curls. You're gonna do these together, each arm together. There's 15 of them. That's 45 for the week because you're gonna do it 3 times to fill in your bingo card. We're gonna use cans for these because these are a little bit thicker. They're gonna give you a better pump when you curl these. So biceps are the front part of your arms here on each side. I have the cans in my hand. I'm just kind of setting them in my palm. Kind of feet spread just a little bit, not too much. Put them down, raise them up. So count them as you go. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And remember, you're gonna go all the way to 15, and that's 45 per the next exercise. Run in place for 1 minute. Remember, you have 3 minutes of this for the week because you're gonna do it 3 times. Basically, like you would normally run down the street, on the playground, in your backyard, but in place. That way you're not running around bumping into furniture in the kitchen if you are inside. So it looks like this. Set the timer for 1 minute and get those arms pumping, get those legs pumping. You can speed it up if you want really quick, or you can go nice and slow, but you have 1 minute and you can't stop for about a minute. Exercise, our sit-ups or crunches. You can actually do these with a partner. Grab a parent, grab a grandparent, grab a sibling, a brother or sister. You can do these with a partner. I got a home sweet home pillow here from my living room. It's soft. You can toss it back to one another when you do the sit-ups. You can hand it to one another if you don't have a partner. You can do them by yourself. All right, so it looks like this. I'll start back. My partner's going to start back as well. As we come up, I'm going to go ahead and toss it to my lovely assistant, Madison. So, up. 1. Up. 2. Remember, you have 15 of these, so that's 45 for the week. All right, you can toss it, kind of make a game out of it. One last time. And next one, students, this is the bear crawl, crab walk flips. We haven't really done these in PE, but you've done the bear crawl, you've done the crab walk. This one here is a little bit more complicated, so follow me if you can. You have 10 reps of this, 3 times for the week, which would be 30. So the way this works, get in either a crab walk or bear crawl. I'm gonna start in a bear crawl. All right, kind of looks like this. Now, we kind of said be a stealthy bear. As you do this, you basically are doing a sit out and you're going right to a crab position. So it looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do the other way, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically sit out, go from bear crawl to crab walk 10 times, and that'll count for your do it 30 times for the week. Next exercise, our step ups. This one I really want you to be safe with. Please have a parent help you, an older brother, older sister, or grandparent, somebody that's older in your household. You can do this on an end table, you can do this on a chair, which I'm going to show you. There's 10 of them, so it's 30 for the week because you're going to do it 3 times. So start with one leg. I'm going to do it on the coffee table here. Be very careful stepping down. Make sure there's no glass around you as well. I'll start with my left leg. Step up and down. Next leg will be right. Step up. That's 2. All right. Left leg. 3. Step down. Right leg one more time. That's 4. Now, if I do it on the chair, place the chair against the sofa. Please have somebody help you. Be very, very careful. If you can find something that's a little bit lower to the floor, you can do that. Start with my right leg. Step up. Down. All right. Left leg. Step up. Remember, you have 10 of them. Exercise are pillow swings. They remind you of kettlebell swings. I don't want you guys really handling kettlebell unless you know how to, unless you have parents' supervision. Grab a pillow off your couch. You can grab a pillow off of your bed. Basically, you'll squat down, sort of. You'll hold it here, and you're going to go ahead and swing it up and down. You got 15 of these. That's 45 for the week. As you go down, let your legs kind of catch the weight of the pillow. It's not much. Swing your arms up, your shoulders up, about your chin level. Next exercise are bunny hops. You guys have done these in PE. You have 1 minute, so that'd be 3 minutes for the week. Basically, get a timer. You can put your hands up in front if you want, like sort of like a little bunny does, and basically do bunny hops. Start the timer. Looks like this. Hop in place. All right, if you want to put your hands down, you can. Put your hands up like we do at PE. You can do that as we do it around the perimeter. You have 1 minute of it. That's 3 minutes for the week. Our next exercise are jump squats. You have 10 of them. That's 30 for the week. I got my cans of veggies as well. Please be careful that you don't drop these on your toes. There's about 4 or 5 exercises. We use water bottles and cans, also on your kitchen tile or living room tile. We don't want any cracked tiles or busted up toes. Jump squats look like this. You'll just put them on your shoulders here. Just kind of set them up, put your arms up. You'll go down and squat, and jump at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, you have 10 of those. That's 30 for the week. Next exercise are tricep dips. You have 10 of them. It's 30 for the week. Triceps again are the backs of your arms. With these, you can use 2 chairs. You can use a chair and a coffee table. Please have supervision for this. Be careful. Make sure it's not a glass coffee table. When you go back, you put your arms kind of right back by your bottom or your butt. You put your heels up on the other chair and simply bend your elbows. You'll dip down, come back up. It's 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's 10 each session, 30 for the week. All right, next exercise are a 1-minute wall sit. Again, this will be 3 minutes for the week. Find a nice sturdy wall, a floor that's not too slippery. You'll go ahead and lean your back against the wall. Go ahead and go down to a right angle or 90 degrees with your legs and your upper body. You'll start the timer and hold it for 1 minute. This should be nice and flat. You'll feel it right here in your quads and hold it for 1 minute.